Hi, Darren and Ann. Good evening, everyone, from the Hall of the House of Representatives here at the state capitol in Hartford. The budget adjustments are completed that have changed and filled that $200 million budget deficit hole with some accounting changes that the Republicans are calling gimmicks, and some major public policy changes for the state of Connecticut have been completed. After over 20 years of talking about it, Connecticut residents will soon be able to go to the package store and buy beer at the supermarket on Sundays, probably by the long Memorial Day weekend. It finally happened because Governor Malloy pushed it as a consumer issue. He also wanted to revamp the state's liquor pricing policies, but the legislature decided they needed to talk about that for another year. Another landmark change is the abolition of the state's death penalty. Malloy advocated for this change as well, but the death chamber at Summers will not be dismantled. That's because the new state law is not supposed to affect the death sentences received by the Cheshire home invasion killers or the 9 other men currently on death row. Many legal experts doubt this will hold up. What Malloy hopes will become his signature law change is the education reform plan just approved by the legislature this week. It gives the state authority to take over up to 25 of the state's lowest performing schools and provides a method for evaluating teachers' performance with the ultimate goal of removing the ones that are not helping with the task of closing the state's student achievement gap. Connecticut will join several other states in legalizing the use of marijuana for medical purposes with the consent of a doctor. This passed despite opponents' claims that it violates federal law. Connecticut will also join several other states in allowing people to register to vote on Election Day starting next year and allow people to register online starting in 2014. And the power companies will now be subject to stiff fines if they don't get the power back quickly following storms like the autumn nor'easter last Halloween weekend. The fines would come back to you in the form of a rebate on your bill. Now, the death penalty repeal bill has already been signed into law by the governor. The Sunday sales bill is expected to be signed into law early next week, with all of those others soon to follow. Live from the Hall of the House of Representatives at the state capitol in Hartford, Mark Davis, News 8.